Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Wednesday, the 9th of April, 2025, and I've got the next Warhammer, the Horus Heresy action figure released by Joy Toy. Again, it's Legio Custodes or Custodes, and this is the Contemptor. Is it Achillius dreadnought? We had the Galatus one with the sword and shield of a day, and now we got this one. This one looks considerably better because that black on it is breaking up the bland gold color because I don't ink their figures, particularly the gold. It looks very, very flat. So I'm looking forward to this one actually a fair bit more. Contains one 24cm collector's action figure and accessories. Accessories being the big weapon there. Okay, let's have a look on the back. And also comes with, as the other one did, with 2 pairs of additional hands. Looks pretty nice. It does look a lot better, but again, even with the black breaking up, it still needs inking on the gold areas and maybe some highlighting. But it looks particularly good in that shot up there. And also here you see the black on the sort of the shin piece is very cool. Okay, I'm going to box this and set it up. I'll be back in an instant with the first look. Stay tuned. Oh wow, he looks stunning. But again, the gold is just so flat, but remarkably better than the other one due to the copious amounts of black going on. And you see they have inked actually the grill on the head there. And if I look at the other one into my hand here, they didn't ink. So there's a bit more time taken on this one. Does look really good. Please consider joining the Patreon link in the top right of your screen now. You're going to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube, exclusive content from time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. The more people that join, the more frequently you can have prize draws. Currently they're approximately alternative months. Okay, so accessories. Apart from his weapon, he comes default 2 open hands, open, but I swapped his right open for a gripping. He also comes with the left gripping and the obligatory left and right fists. Now, these are exactly the same hands as the other one, the other dreadnought, but it must be pointed out these look remarkably better because they're black, they've been highlighted, and you've got the gold studs, whereas the other dreadnoughts are just gold. And just... this is the one to get. If you're umming and ahhing over which one, get this one. If you can afford both, you can get both, but this is definitely the far better looking one. Okay, we are going to do a close look. I think I will keep the camera here and bring him in. I'll take the camera a bit closer. So let's bring him in. I'll bring him up here and you can see the legs first coming down. Look very, very nice. Now get that bland sort of part there. We come down, you can see the inking and the grill on his head. So the blade looks pretty good. Let's turn him round. I haven't found that those 2 little eagle heads, similar to these 2, came off from my other one. I've looked over and I couldn't see. Maybe I can find where they are on this one and then, because it should be the same, but I can't see any other eagle heads on here. See, even the inside here, the crevice, that looks nice, that silver colour, but the gold is just too flat for my liking. But again, much better than the previous one, which we'll compare later on. The weapon does come in 2 pieces. It's actually slots this part inside that part there. Okay, so we're going to go for articulation. I am going to take his weapon out of his hands for this. One thing to just note, the hands pop out quite easily. If you look at the weapon there, I've just noticed they've actually got some inking in the recesses here. But they're putting none in there, which and they are, I don't know, it's just selectively inking. I mean, that's massive, look at that. You kind of get that in camera, that's bigger than him. I'll measure that as well in a second when I do the size. Articulation has been nothing different from his brother. So top to bottom, head, forwards, backwards is nice. Side to side, so it's pretty good as well, actually. And he can twist quite easily. There's enough space for your big fingers. Arms all the way around. The lateral raise will be problematic. There is a shoulder roll, which is great. Lateral raise. Yeah, that's as far as I can get on that side. And again, this side. So it's not great in the lateral raise. Those pauldrons, they just put a joint, not a butterfly joint like it did on the Terminators, which they should have done to make that better articulation. You get a bicep swivel. The actual bicep bend, you can see, is getting about 90 degrees. The guns look pretty nice. Hands just on a ball joint, but they do pop off very easily, so be careful. You do have separate trunk and waist, so trunk backwards and forwards is pretty good. Sideways is good, and you can... Oh no, you can't turn from the trunk. You should be able to turn, I swear. Oh, yeah, you can turn, but it's very stiff. Then waist you can turn. There's no forwards, backwards, or sideways on the waist. Hips, not very far. Forwards and backwards will be full splits, as we can see here. Nice and stiff on the hips. Knees is a single joint, gets about 90 degrees. The ankles, though, feel too loose for his weight. They will give in time, but you've got forwards, backwards, side to side, and you've got, and turn, and side to side, and small toe articulation, which is not great, but because it stops there, it will support the weight, because it actually can't move any further from there. The only worrying point really for articulation is those ankles, not that stiff. Obviously, like more range of motion on the shoulders, but you know what? So I can, or maybe I'm wrong. I can pick it up. Did I just find out? Oh, I'm telling you a lie. You can actually pick the shoulder up. So I'm telling a lie now. There we go. So that's better on the shoulders. My mistake there. Okay, let's put it down again. Put those down. We'll do size of him, size of his weapon, and then we'll... that sounded a bit wrong. Size of him, size of his weapon, then do comparisons. So I said, was it 28, I think? I'm making this... No, it can't be 28. I'm making this about 26 cm to the top. Let me just check the box again. It says 24 cm. So I said 26. Let's check that again from here. Yeah, 24 is approaching around this mark here. So it's around 26 cm to the top, with the actual top, which is around about 10 inches, or a little bit under 10 inches. His weapon, which you can't actually measure, going upwards, unless I change the camera zoom. I'll do down here. If I put this down, come back a little bit, we can see. That is 30, just over 38 cm. So that is around about 15 inches, give or take. So that is big. Okay, comparisons. First, obviously, let's do the other dreadnought that was released. Was it last week, I think? Basically the same, but if you look at this one, he hasn't got any of that inking going on his face part where the other one has, which is, you know, they should have done it on this one as well, because this one's got so bland, the color wise. You can see the difference. This looks far better with all that black going on compared to the other one, the first one. However, if you were to ink that yourself, it would look really nice. Let's move that to the side. Let's get a regular size Space Marine. This one is a Space Wolves. See, much bigger. And then we'll use a Sister of Silence, who's going to match with the gold, and a slightly more regular human size, if she'll stand up for me. And she just looks tiny. It's literally twice her size. Very, very nice. And then let's do something, you know, a bit more unusual. We'll use a Halo Marine. Jazz wears Halo Marine. It's not a Halo gun, it's a different gun. I think it's a Jurassic Park gun. Come over there, he looks tiny again. So these are all 1/18 scale. Very nice. It's a very nice release, you know. I'm glad I got it, but, you know, as with this one, both of these and these Sisters of Silence, whichever they're called, the golden ones here. What they're called now. I'll be selling them soon. If you're on Facebook, you can check out the Awesome Action Toys sales page, and I'll be putting stuff for sale on that probably in the next 2 weeks before the wife comes back or clear some space. I'll be selling stuff probably, if it's small stuff, it'll go by the kilo, because shipping here goes by the kilo from the post office. And shipping's quite expensive, but by the kilo, if it's small stuff, it actually works out quite good. And the big stuff will just be priced very, very, very competitively. So do check that out. Okay, so that's my review of this new dreadnought from the Horus Heresy line of toys from Joy Toy. Again, it's nice that black on it really breaks up the flatness and blandness of that gold. So it looks much, much better. Just put that there. It's still way too big. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out, so please like, share, subscribe. Again, check out the Patreon. I will see you in another video very, very soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.